Welcome everybody to Queenstown Stadium. Thank God it's Friday. I'm Douglas Dunapal and I've got Alana Padilla here with me. We're here to watch Singapore take on the Philippines in the Asia Rugby Women's Championship Division 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of the Philippines. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the national anthem of Singapore. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up right now is the Asia Rugby Women's Championship Division 1 game between Singapore and the Philippines.
I think this game is going to be exciting. We can consider it. We can pretty much consider this the final of the series, considering they both beat India. However, with India, I want to commend India. We should commend India for their efforts because this is their first international tour and they really did well.
They did really good. It was the first international test debut against Singapore, and they played well against the Philippines as well, holding back both teams in the first half to at least 37 minutes into the game. But as you can see, we've got Singapore and Philippines, the two main contenders. Singapore's ranked 34th right now, with the Philippines 50-something at the moment. Singapore in red and Philippines in blue about to kick off. The referee for the match is Jeffrey Mustafa from Malaysia. Assistant referee Zainuddin Mazuri from Malaysia. Assistant referee number 2 is Charlie Brown from Singapore. I believe, Alana, you know Charlie quite well.
I'm sorry, what is his name?
Charlie Brown.
A little bit.
Yeah.
You know him just a little bit.
Philippines in blue stacking out now. Singapore ball. Penalty to Singapore. Singapore going for the distance. Still in. Good turnover by the Philippines. Good run forward. Philippines on their fourth phase of play right now, held back by the Singapore defense. Still able to retain the ball. It's fantastic to see women's rugby with multiple phases of play. It shows that the skill level of both the Philippines team and the Singapore team have improved over the years. Good side step by the Philippines. Ten phases of play, still in possession. Moving forward. Philippines taking their time, controlled play, setting up their rucks, securing the ball. Big hits there. Do we have a turnover by Singapore? Good carry forward. Pick and go. It seems like Singapore's on the back foot now. They haven't warmed up to the game. They haven't found their groove. Philippines going straight into this, retaining possession after 14 phases of play. Oh, and it's a turnover. It's a penalty to Singapore. That's two penalties now. First one was for diving in. This one's for not releasing. I presume they'd go for the distance as well.
Leading up to that, the Philippines was doing very well. They were playing very patiently, using their phases. Their hands have improved.
Ball did not go out. Elin, second time round. They need to make it safe. They're saved by a knock-on. Sorry, Alana. Yes. What are your thoughts on their play earlier on?
No, the Philippines are they're using their phases. They're playing very well, and so far their hands have improved since Tuesday, so hopefully they can keep that up. Singapore has been playing very well on defense, though, as well. So this will be a good match.
This could be a game of two halves, or once again, we could have to wait till the second half to see any tries being scored. Bell, number 8, picks up the ball, sends it out wide. Oh, there's no one at home. Ellie with the ball.
There's great pressure from Ayumi Ono at 13, the captain.
Oh, it's a turnover. Penalty, not releasing. This time round, it's Singapore.
Ayumi.
The winger was caught off guard without support. Now it's Philippines' first penalty. Kicking the touch. Tell me, Ayumi?
Ayumi does well reading those plays. Very good defensive pressure by the Philippines.
It's good to see the first line out. Philippines, they've been training well over the few days that they've been in Singapore, practicing on the line outs.
Philippines have put themselves in a good position.
Oh, short throw. Ball's gone past the 5 meters. Big hits moving forward. Singapore putting pressure on the Philippines there. Good tackle by Bell, the number 8. Does not let her go, brings her down. The Philippines seem to be just inching closer and closer. A good ball retention once again. Oh, ooh, that was a hard hit. Buddy tackle there.
It was a nice low tackle.
Advantage to the Philippines. Can they make use of this advantage, or are they going to go back for the infringement? Playing tight in Singapore's 22. Philippines good with their go-forward game, using the forwards. No advantage there. Referee's going back to the spot for the penalty. You played with some of these girls, Alana, haven't you?
Yes, I played with Ayumi Ono, and I played with the Trixie Passes, who's number 11 today. Ayumi is number 13.
So how about the team now? Good mix?
Actually, the Philippines have grown since the first 15s match, I believe was in 2010. They're choosing to go for a quick tap. Good defensive pressure by Singapore. They didn't get much off of that quick tap.
Pressure relieved. There's a knock on there by the Philippines. Scrum, Singapore ball.
I don't know if that was the best decision. They were close enough to the touch that they might have been a better decision to kick that out and go for the line out.
Yeah, the first one went well. Something different though, not a full man line out, going just with 3 men and a short throw to the front. That's their 9. Let's see whether Bell picks up and throws.
Bell did well last week with a lot of good runs.
Oh, there she goes again. Breaks past Singapore's 22. Retains ball. Distributed out to the backs. Angela Cheng with the ball.
The Philippines with some good defensive pressure to still keep them in their
Knocked on by the Philippines, yep.
22.
Yep. Is it at inside the 22? Yeah, that's inside the 22. Singapore ball. They can kick for touch if they want to.
But the Philippines, the 15s program has really grown. I believe our first team was in 2010 or 2011. I actually just saw a picture today where there were twice as many girls in the picture, and they brought traveling alternates today. So the fact that they're able to have alternates travel along means there's been so much growth in the program.
It bodes well for women's rugby globally as well, especially in Southeast Asia and Asia, with the Philippines team coming up with this and with enough alternates, with India actually playing and having a full 16-team squad there as well. 16-team league.
Yeah, and actually with the Philippines, there are only 2 overseas players, and the rest of them live in the Philippines. So that's great to see.
That's brilliant for local rugby there. Line out Philippines again.
Philippines are still trying to grow their 15s league. They tried to have one in Manila. Usually what happens, they do end up playing 15s games, but they usually have to combine clubs to make the numbers. But at least they're getting to play 15s.
Good steal conversion by Singapore. Turnover. Penalty for not coming through the gates. Good boot, finds touch. Line out Singapore.
See if Singapore can make their way out of their own half. They've been here pretty much the whole time.
Good ball, good throw, good catch. Out to the backs. Ali with the ball now. Dickie Chung going to secure it. Crystal with the ball, move forward, gain ground. Good recycle. Good catch by the winger. Assistant referee called it a forward pass.
Had some great tackles there by number 13, Ayumi Ono, and number 5, Hila Indigne.
That's a good run there by Jessie as well. Jessie, the winger 11, is actually the youngest person on the team. She's only been playing 3 years now. Philippines with the ball and still in Singapore's half. Referee wants a reset. She's just taking a look at the shoulders. He wants everyone to get square. Dickie Chung with a good buddy tackle.
It's unfortunate that 10 had 2 other people on her outside. Had she just given up that ball, they would have been through.
Oh. Ref calls advantage Philippines. Let's see what was that about. That's a high tackle there. There's some new high tackle laws that World Rugby wants to implement. Nothing below the shoulder, nothing below the chest now. Good run up. Oh, she's been caught. Samoa going back 10 for offside at the ruck.
The Philippines are putting on some good attacking pressure, but Singapore's still keeping them out.
So all the weeks of training that have come down to this. Philippines just outside Singapore's 22. Will they go for an orthodox line out or, yes, a full man line out? Looks like they might bring it down and drive. Let's wait and see. One-sided. Pressure once again relieved for Singapore. Singapore girls have been practicing their lineouts. Look good on the first time round. See if they can recreate what they have. And it's good. Fantastic lineout. Good carry forward. Distance gain. And out to the backs. Oh. There's a good overlap there. Singapore didn't capitalize on that.
Game on Saturday took about first quarter for Singapore to find their stride.
Same with the Philippines as well.
Yes.
I'm wondering whether it's the weather here in Singapore. Good turnover. Crowd cheering. Singapore's got to retain the ball. Penalty to Singapore. Sini here to take the kick. Can she find touch? She does. Puts it safe. Line out up next.
They've made their way into the Philippine half. They had a very good lineup and they made a lot of yards off that, so hopefully they can do the same here.
Yeah, that was a good kick by Sinigo. Place for Badok. Oh! Turned over. Philippine ball. Philippines looking a little flat there, running to Singapore defense, moving forward with ball in hand. As an advantage to the Philippines. Well, Katrina with the ball again. She's been moving forward. She looks more like a winger than a lock. Penalty Philippines. Singapore back 10.
That was an unfortunate lineup for Singapore. They were starting to inch their way back.
Captain Finn just checking with the ref. Good steal by Singapore. All those hours of line-out practice have paid off. Bell with the ball, breaks through. Just the first time Singapore's crossed into the Philippines half. Trying something new, ball out of hand, kick through. Can our wingers get to her? There's knock on there by the Philippines. Advantage Singapore. We'll take the scrum. And just like that, with a kick, creative play, Singapore's in the Philippines 22.
Yeah, that was a very good decision by number 10, Yiting. Or is it Elin?
Ealing.
But she looked up, saw some space. Great decision.
Elin from the Blacks Rugby Football Club here. She's been playing 13 years now and playing for Singapore since 2006. She was also part of a SEA Games silver medal team in 2007. that close in the 22. Singapore should have held on to the ball instead of trying something fancy. It was just two persons on the wing, forwards quite far off. Turnover to the Philippines. Easy kick makes it safe.
Yeah, I think that's just a little bit of inexperience there.
Goes for the quick throw. It's a bit of exciting play. These girls are experimenting a little bit with the open play. Gives it a bell. Numbers on the wing. Good carry forward. Backs are there. A good recycle. Good carry forward. Phase 3. We're going for under the post, are we? Oh, knocked on there.
Oh, that is very unfortunate. This is the first time that Singapore is really testing the Philippines defense. The Philippines defense was not able to keep up. Had that gone to hand, they would have scored.
Yeah, I believe that would have been try as well. The Singapore girls just need to calm down, find their game, play as they did against India.
Number 8, Bell from Singapore, is playing very well today. She has a lot of great runs. She had a great pass using those numbers out to the right side.
Bell, who plays for Padok Kings here in Singapore, has been playing 10 years. She's only 29. Free kick, Singapore. Early foot up. There goes Bell again with the ball. Oh. Ref goes to his pocket. I believe that was an intentional knock-on.
I think she was offside. I don't think she ever got back 10.
There was a card, yeah. For fullback.
I got Tanton.
Yeah. Intentional knock-on there. Singapore now one man, woman up. Can they capitalize in this 10 minutes? Bell with the ball again. Try, Singapore. I believe that was Annabelle Wu. The view was slightly obstructed. Yeah, it's confirmed. Annabelle Wu with the try. Esther lines up for the kick.
That was the first line of plays that Singapore was in the Philippine half.
And Singapore are 7-0 up against the Philippines here on home soil. The crowd here in the stadium is going wild. Philippines here, one woman down.
So right now it's Singapore 7, Philippines 0.
At the restart. It's good kick deep in. Good pick and carry goal by Anna Chen. Advantage Singapore. Lee Tien Fin, captain, with the ball. Actually, Alana, I think she might have actually scored that try earlier on since Bell carried it forward. It's good support play by Etienne, or Finn as we call her here in Singapore. Or they found their footing now, Singapore.
Oh, they have numbers to the right.
Their confidence has grown as well, yes. Numbers to the right, recycle.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, we just got that in. It's Finn, Lee Tien, captain, scored the first try.
There's an unfortunate knock on, but the ref is going back for the penalty. Let's bring in both of the captains to have a little chat.
I think ref's been telling the two captains that's enough of the penalties. It's been too many. Keep your tackles low, as you can see. Tini goes fine touch.
So this will be a test for the Philippines. Can they regain their composure after that last try?
They've got good forwards. All they need to do is actually hold ball in possession, keep it tight. They should be able to move up. This is the time Singapore gives it out to their wings. You can see Bell joining the backs as well.